Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and we got this little set that we picked up today. It's the Kabaya set from 1999. Insectoids, kind of the last hurrah for them. This is just a piece of paper here. I do have it downloaded. Instructions here. 3071-1 is what this says, but it's called the light flyer. Anyways, all the parts here are correct except for this. This needs to be blue. I accidentally I end up with the dark ones, which Henry the Horse correctly identified as the ones probably for the CIS MTT. No, ATT. Anyways, so that's not going to do me any good because the blue I need is actually this color. I found some. There's some out there. Rebrickable, I think, has them. Atlanta Brick Company has them. They're out there, but they are they're kind of rare. You don't realize how expensive pieces can be on Lego until you go to find them and you actually need it. So I'm going to have to redo this one, but for this video, we're just going to put it here. And this is a Gigabot, who is the pilot. He was a droid in the Insectoids line. Turn his hands up. So, you know, we know the correct way for Lego hands to be. But when we were kids, did we ever know anyone who put the hands the other way? They have no air tanks, but that's pretty cool. And they got the newer style motorcycle helmet. So it's heavier duty, but the fact it's clear is kind of cool. Anyways, like this, and then... Is this right? I don't know if this is right, actually. I don't like the looks of this piece. It should be light gray. We're just going to assemble with what we have here. Yeah, that's not right. It's one of the holes. I don't think that's correct, but it's okay. We'll get the idea of how this is, and then we'll get all the pieces together. Maybe we'll build a couple of them. I think the place I ordered them, I think he had 2 of them, and I think I ordered both of them. So this right here is a printed element, very common in the Insectoids. This goes here, and because, yeah, this is supposed to be the same color, so yeah. This black is not correct, so we need an probably old dark bluish gray, the color of that. Did I miss? I did. Oh, I'm so funny. Okay. See, obviously I can't do things at the same time. As my dad once said, you know, we're not all as good as we like to think we are. One of the holes is correct. It goes on the bottom. So the only thing that's been substituted is this. So this just needs to be blue. Yeah, so this would go here, of course. That's why it's got the hole in it. And then we'd line this one up here on top. You know, when our safety class where I work, they're always talking about, you think that you can multitask, but actually you can't. Your mind does this and it flips over, and that's why you're not supposed to talk on a cell phone when operating vehicles and stuff like that. And it makes sense. It's absolutely true. But it's just so funny on something as simple as like a little Lego. So I just demonstrated that I can't do it. I can't talk on the cell phone. I apparently can't do much of anything, apparently. Can't look at this camera and talk while I'm doing just a very basic 20-piece set. And let's face it, I've assembled a couple of Lego sets over my time. I don't know. It's a very simple build. Kabaya is, at least I never had it, but I recognize from the on-site or the AI thing talking about the gummy candies, and I never saw the gummy candies, but I am familiar with the flavor lamina. It's actually spelled ramena. Probably your grocery stores may have it. They usually have the solid, really thick glass bottles with a little ball at the top that acts as a stopper with a plastic seal. Anyways, in Japanese, I'm sure you probably know. Maybe you don't know, but you probably do. The R becomes an L sound, like ramen. It's actually ramen. Anyways, so there it is. Pretty cool little build. I like that. These are kind of cool pieces. I really hadn't. They appeared in. Did they appear in Explorians also? The Scorpion Scanner or something. So the key thing is this brick here in dark bluish gray, the old gray, and then the piece on the bottom is black with the holes in it. I have a couple in purple. That's wrong. This should be blue, the same color as this. This actually doesn't look bad, but I think I have 2 coming. So maybe I could build a second one of these, or even a little fleet of them. I don't know if I'd want a fleet of these, but it's kind of cute. And like I said, it's $19.99, so this is the last hurrah. At that time, Lego did quite a few of those little one-offs as like the very last Spirius. It's called 1954. It's called something Flyer. There's 3 models, and they're exactly the same. But the last little hit of trans neon green in 1999, it's the turn of the century. It's the end of an era, literally. Goodbye to this era of classic space and Lego. Kind of sad, but kind of exciting about new stuff coming out. Anyways, appreciate the views out there and the great community. If you have a comment about this or my terrible editing or lack of it, let me know. Comment down below. Until next time, ciao.